I'm David Sardinha. I'm one of the co-owners of the Marketing Machine. I'm also Director of Accounts.
My name is Taylor Queen and I work for the Marketing Machine. I am a marketing executive and I have been here for 4 years now. And ironically, that's around the same time that we started a relationship with Genius Monkey.
My name is Paul Spinak. I'm one of the co-owners of the Marketing Machine and I'm also the creative director. We're coming up on 25 years. And the Marketing Machine is a full-service agency. I think we've always focused on creative as like the backbone, but because we've been around for 25 years, we've done quite a bit. So we're well-versed in traditional marketing, and we were around since the birth of digital. And for our retainer clients, we are a marketing department for them, but we also do project work and build websites and do brand building as well. We have different size clients, and I think that we're big into digital by way of conversions and clicks and all that, but it took me years to understand how powerful awareness is. And so some mechanisms for awareness are expensive, traditionally speaking, right? So if you're going to do billboards or TV, or it's a lot of money and it's not very trackable. And some clients really need that kind of like a local HVAC company per se. They can benefit from that, but that's a big stretch. So I think programmatic was a way to have volume, focused volume, and it was a tactic that we can bring to a client and say, hey, instead of spending $10,000 a month, we could spend half of that or something like that and still have the kind of exposure that your company would benefit from. So I think it was a way to bring just a higher level of awareness. Obviously, we want to always get conversions and whatnot, but I think the value is still there, and I understand the power of eyeballs on a brand. And I think for me, that was one of the things that appealed to me, that we were able to offer something to our clients that could still have an impact on that level.
We actually had one of our team members go to a conference, a digital summit here, and they found out about Genius Monkey and brought back the idea. And what we liked about it was, being a local, small boutique agency at the time, we really just were able to offer digital marketing based on sort of local websites and local providers. And also, the criteria was basically demographic, age, income, location, things like that. What we saw in Genius Monkey was the ability to take us to another level, take our clients to another level with behavioral-based, programmatic-based marketing. It's really opened us up to a lot of growth and opened our clients up to a lot of growth.
We're constantly looking for our clients for new offerings and researching them. I'm one of the people that actually vets these companies, so I'll set up the intro call and learn more about their offering. And it's been kind of crazy in the last 4 years since we've started working with you, because I have looked at other companies just to make sure that we're offering our clients the best service possible. And we haven't been able to find anything that is even close to offering the overall presence that Genius Monkey is able to offer us online. We really love Genius Monkey that we're able to, most of the time, with onboarding new clients, explain to them, now that we have historical data, no matter what industry it is, we're able to stay right around that dollar cost per click, which is really unheard of. To be able to serve that many impressions, and that's what's really kept us on board. And one of the main reasons that we haven't switched to someone else is because no one else can provide us with the quantity and the quality of impressions and conversions that we've been able to experience across all of our clients.
The reason why we stick with Genius Monkey is the very reason why our clients stick with us. It's the relationship. I assume that there are other vendors who could probably do something very similar to you guys, and I wouldn't know how to distinguish that, to be honest with you. What I do know is that you guys have been flexible with us. You're reasonable. There's actually a person that works with our account executives, and that is reliable to us. We appreciate, just like we ask for it of our clients, we had developed the same relationships with our vendor partners. It's not about trying to make an extra dollars. In fact, we bill our clients directly. It's a pass-through for what we do, so we have no skin in the game on how we recommend.
The reporting that Genius Monkey provides allows us to be very granular and take a look at our actual campaigns, where they're landing on the websites, and if there's something that we can improve to make that convert better. So we pull the monthly data from the Genius Monkey dashboard, and then we report it on our personal dashboard that we share with them on a monthly basis. Whenever things are starting to kind of come in question, or maybe they're hesitant about something, or they don't feel like they're getting as many leads as they should, it allows us to really take a deep dive into the analytics and see what's working and to change things up to make it perform better. I know personally, I've used the path to conversion report quite a bit with clients. If they have signed up to start and they don't understand that sometimes the life of a lead can take up to 3 months. So seeing that report and actually sharing that with a client, because sometimes the budget, they just want to turn things on and off, not understanding that you need to leave it turned on, because it does take, hundreds of impressions. But for them to be able to follow along in a report and see every touch point and then see that lead actually convert and call in has been great.
There's been plenty of meetings I've been in where that very report is, because clients just don't know sometimes, and you can show them tracking reports all day long and charts and graphs. But when I pull out the path to a conversion from one IP address, from one person, we showed the ad to them 100 times in 3 months, and it shows them getting on the website 3 different times and finally filling out the form. And the client is looking at it, and I can see sometimes in their eyes, they finally understand, like, this is really digital marketing, like at the transactional level. They start to believe a little bit, because even though you can show them numbers all day long, doesn't mean they understand it all. So somehow that makes it very real, and that report itself is I think, very powerful.
I know some of our service customers really enjoy having the call tracking set up through Genius Monkey, and we're able to listen back to the calls and see if they are genuine leads. They really enjoy those as well.
Clients have been very happy with the results. It's probably the most consistently successful tactic that we use. We can count on it in terms of being able to anticipate what the results are going to be. Working with the Genius Monkey team has been great support team. And overall, our clients are just very happy with the results.
I think all of my retainer clients currently are using Genius Monkey as a piece of their marketing plan. There's been a couple of times where budget has been in question, and we've decided to turn off Genius Monkey just based on going through COVID and what's going on their end in the pipeline, feeling like they need to take another look at the budget. And those breaks really don't last that long. We end up turning Genius Monkey right back on, because you can see just by looking at the Google Analytics that when we don't have Genius Monkey turned on, their website traffic is extremely low. As soon as we turn Genius Monkey back on, they have about 10 times the amount of traffic going to their website, which is kind of crazy that it's that impactful to their business.
There was one client we engaged with, and it was a heating and air company, and wonderful people. And they hired us, and they really wanted to get to the marketing as soon as possible. And we had pointed out, as we do, brand needs a little work, the website needs a lot of work, but they really just wanted to get to the marketing. And so we basically said, look, we're gonna turn some switches on. You guys are gonna get a lot of traffic to your website, but if the website doesn't convert, then we're gonna have a conversation about redoing your website. And sure enough, that was their website. It looks like hitting a mountain if you look at their analytics about all of a sudden going from 50 visitors a day to a couple hundred. But the phones weren't ringing as much, and we were able to make a case for why their website should be fixed, and we did. And so we shut Genius Monkey, we paused it for a couple months, which you guys were very kind about, and rebuilt their website, turned the switches back on, and that client, over a very slow period of time, started to kind of trust the strategies, and based on the returns and the phone calls that were coming in. And Genius Monkey is a big part of the traffic, and we do other tactics, but it's a really big part. I think it's kind of the glue to all the other tactics. So we're doing social, and we're doing retargeting, and we're doing some email marketing, and even some direct mail. But nothing's pumping the volume out and covering that whole mix like Genius Monkey does.
We do work with 2 different appliance companies in different markets, and both of them use Genius Monkey. They are legacy clients, so they've been around for a long time and have a large marketing plan with lots of different tactics. But we just continually find that Genius Monkey serves the best to their market share. We also have a restaurant client, and I have to think that he was a little hesitant to start with digital ads in the beginning, but really I guess the proof is in the pudding. We got him hooked. We started pre-COVID, just a couple of months, and it's been so many restaurants around us went under, and he has been in this area for I think over 20 years. But even those restaurants that did not survive COVID. And I have to think that part of that was the digital advertising that we were able to do. He transitioned for a little bit when nobody was leaving their home. We were able to get the word out that he had to-go available, which is a little bit of a different thing for a fine dining restaurant to have to-go. And he also has outdoor dining. So we were really able to change the messaging and get that out to the masses. I think that a lot of that is attributed to the digital ads that we were able to do for him. We do have a very large dental client that we work with that started with 8 locations when we first brought them on, and they're working on opening their 15th location in 2023. And I have to say that digital advertising was something that they were not doing in the past, that we have added on to their marketing plan. And it's just been a great way for them to get out in the marketplace for a very low cost per click and get their faces out there, because dental is a very competitive industry price-wise. Like when you're looking at pay-per-click and other opportunities, even mailers are expensive when you look at that. And so digital ads through Genius Monkey has been a great way for a low cost for us to be able to reach possible new clients.
Really, the Genius Monkey team that we work with, the support team, has really been fantastic. They understand our clients, they understand what we're asking about. A lot of times we'll ask them about things that may not be specifically to what Genius Monkey is doing, but they have a good overall knowledge of the industry and how the tactics work. And they really are focused on trying to help solve the problem. Very responsive, very consistent.
So I have been working directly with the Genius Monkey team since the inception of our partnership. I think the coolest part for me has been that I have had the same contacts since I started, which is really unheard of because I do work with other vendors and partners, and I feel like it's a revolving door at some of those, and I'm having to start fresh every 3 months to onboard again and explain new clients and what our strategy is. And just for efficiency purposes, having the same point of contact since we've started with Genius Monkey 4 years ago has been key just to my own time and the overall understanding and strategy for Genius Monkey to understand what our goals are for every single client. Because we're not in the same industries, they're all completely different, and they're strategically able to help us come up with that plan.
It's been great. It's been great and noticeable, and I'm not just saying that. I think that we work as a group, so a lot of times we have creative reviews or creative meetings or production meetings, and so there's a lot of team talk. And if a vendor is not doing what they need to be doing, that's also heard and talked about. But when Genius Monkey is mentioned, it's usually with collaboration. It's a big part of the conversation. You're really trying to help us help our clients. I think that's evident. And it doesn't have to be that way. I think that's probably how you guys run your organization, because we run our organization the same way. I think that that's appealing to us.
Genius Monkey has elevated our offerings as a whole. I've worked with several other vendors and partners in the past, and they just can't deliver that amount of exposure for our clients. And I keep trying to prove it wrong, but it never works out.
thank you, Genius Monkey, very much. You guys have been a really powerful vendor partner of ours for the last several years and have really, truly delivered and helping make our clients successful. And we appreciate the relationship very much.